That's H28 with some error codes. So when we start the machine up, we have engine warning and motor warning symbols lighting up. The error codes are present, so we have 01DB 0000, 01C5 0000, 01C4 and 01C2 straight away. So let me show you. So that's what's on display. Okay, and that's error code. So this is canvas related, so DB, C5, C4, C2, and now machine is switched on to the cage control. So I'm going to restart the machine now. I'm going to switch it on to the base controls only. So we will see if we can get the same errors. So switching on to the base controls. See the key switch. The base controls. So motor controller started. And I have no error codes. If I press the enable button, so motor is running. So I let you to guess what that's going to be. Okay. And I'm going to switch to the cage controls now. So I think your guess is right, and I switched it to the cage controls now, and I got all the errors back up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have to disconnect the console. Not disconnect, unscrew the bolts and then lift the lid up, and then we'll see what's happening inside. Alright, so let's lift the console up and see what we have inside. So, again, you see the green wire popped out from the Wago. So we're gonna connect that because that is the shield wire, and it has to be going with the shield. Yeah, that's the shield as well. Let's see if there is anything wrong with the connectors. They all seem to be in place. This is the canvas line again, can high, can low. These are looking good. That fuse is off now, so I'm suspecting this guy is causing troubles. Possibly you guessed it, that same thing. And let's try. Let's disconnect this. But remember, this always happens when you switch to the cage. So that looks very nice. That looks pretty clean as well. No problems or obvious problems here. Alright, let's try again. So I'm going to reset it now. So the power is on, switch it off, back on. Okay, there is no error codes. So now, when I switch it to cage controls, I should get an error code, right? There's no error code. That's strange. Why is no error code? Oh, there is error code. Why is it not showing? Normally you shouldn't get the symbol there. Oh, that's interesting. Why we have error code present, but we have no symbol here? So I'm in the cage now, so I'm looking at the console, and the same, I have no error code. I mean, I have error code present, but I have no symbol showing error code, which is really strange. I've never seen that before. I wonder why this would be the case. Why we have no error or no circle with the X on it. I will show you. Let's have a look together. Okay, so I'm in the cage controls now. That's what we're missing here. So if I go to error codes, I have error code 01C2, and we should have it because the joystick is disconnected. But now look, the joystick is disconnected and we have no any other codes. So let's use the new adapter then. and see what's gonna happen. So that's my new adapter, revision 4. Let's fit this on, and then we're gonna see if it's gonna be same errors or it's gonna be better. So look, this is on now, and I have no errors, or even here I have no error codes. If I go to joystick position, the joystick is responsive, steer left, steer right, forward, reverse, no problems. Pedal positions, so we do the same. So up, down, out, in, left, right, up, down, up, down. So that's all responding as it should. So we're gonna test the machine a bit more now and see if it's working correctly. So I'm going to do a trial now. So new adapter fitted on. Connect the shield wires back together, and then let's test the machine. So from the base controls, it's running fine, no problem. And I will test that from the cage control, but I think it's going to be good. Just to remember, if the errors are generated when you switch on to the cage controls, then most likely it's going to be the joystick related, so with the adapter or the drive joystick itself, as the joystick gets enabled only when you select the cage controls.